Let's use this. Oh crap! Damn it!
What'd you drop?
Oh, it's that candle holder thing. I My Aurora projector's at a slight incline because apparently it's sitting on one of the wires, and there we go. All right, this is some tough glass though.
I mean, thick.
Thick. I still remember a couple years ago when I actually had one of those oil lantern glass thingies, and I accidentally knocked it over, and all it did was bounce on the floor.
Hi.
Ice.
Hmm. Wonder what kind of cell mission we might have tonight.
Um,
We haven't done sting operation yet.
probably. How that?
All right, this potted plant is a little harder to move around. A tiny square. Ugh. It almost looks like a pineapple plant. Come on. My character literally is just walking over the planter instead of kicking it like the other ones. Almost feel bad for these potted plants. But they're immortal. This is my goal. I'm going to try to get them upright. There we go. Come on. Um, there we go. The only plant that I need to get upright is that weird thing. Don't you knock over those plants. Okay, I gotta get my characters. This is actually. Oh! Alright, this is actually kind of cool. I'm gonna take a picture of this. So the irony of talking about potted plants, and then when you go outside your bail bond office and that car wash, like right next door, has like, I don't know, 5 potted plants.
Yeah.
And they are dynamic, so, you know, you can mess with them.
Yo so
Right.
everyone.
Put sup.
I just realized I haven't even started my prep work yet. I was too busy playing with those potted plants. Well, I got pictures, so it would last forever.
Yo, sup everyone.
I had to retype that. It was a typo on that one.
Why would the AI say?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot to put a P for sup. I ended up putting an O instead. So it's
Hi,
SUO.
so everyone. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Last Night Received broadcast. Eventually, we probably end up being a podcast.
Oh.
Oh, come on. You know, people. There are people that like to go on and just listen to people talk for hours on end. I mean, the closest thing I would say to a podcast phase was probably back when I was in, like, fresh out of high school, and I used to listen to NPR. I do not know why I listened to NPR. But when you hear the way they talk on the mic, they, like, speak so softly, and, like...
Hmm.
I just love how when you go to the front side of the casino, like the front door of the casino, and if you look, like, the NPCs just randomly generate out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I find it both fascinating and kind of weird at the same time.
Eh.
Oh, speaking of NPCs, it's that. Ooh. Oh, that's this week's podium vehicle.
The buggy.
Ooh, it looks
Doom
like one of those
buggy.
off-road. Yeah, it looks like one of
It's
those
the Doom buggy.
off-roaders. Money. Oh, I got you, Ralph, too.
Holy fucking shit!
There we go.
Sure. Sure.
Let's see what sell mission we're gonna get to. Come on, sting operation.
Boy.
Good to see you. Whoa, excuse me.
Paperboy.
Neither of us were right. It's point to
I,
point.
I seem to be getting that quite a bit.
Hear me out.
I've been noticing that too.
And it's the countryside.
Ah,
I'm gonna go to DNA.
copy. I'm making my way to B, E, and C. I'm gonna put my vehicle away in advance. That tells me I'm probably gonna be spawning my Sparrow when I get done with these.
I hate the light on this motorcycle. It is ass.
The layout of the what?
The light on the motorcycle is ass.
Almost all the motors. Well,
No,
not really.
oh,
No,
there's some
there are a
good
few
lights.
motorcycles that have good lights.
That one that I got with the hell upgrades has got good lights.
Oh god, yeah. Doesn't the death bike? Doesn't the Arena War death bike have good lights too? I know I have one.
I don't know. You would have to pull it
think
out
I-
to find out. So I don't know.
It's good.
Ah,
Oh my god. Is the bike okay?
what? The reason why the lights on this bike is ass because they're literally on the ground. They don't.
They look like they face the ground.
They do. They're literally just, the light is just sitting on the ground. It does not go out or spread out.
It
So-
does spread, but it's so short. Like the light radius is just so short. You might as well be putting a lantern in front of your bike.
You'd be still be driving probably blind in the dark with lights like this in real life.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I would
can't-
not feel all that safe with a light
Because
like this.
with a light like this, you won't be able to see anything in front of you.
Especially on a motorcycle. Safety first. Aside from having to wear thick leather, aside from having to wear thick leather attire, it
But-
does help to actually have good light.
Yeah, but unlike
people-
us, our characters have night vision.
They do. I turned my light off. Our characters do have good low light vision. I actually see better without the light on.
Yeah. This one over here. Last time I
That's
did that
sad,
one.
dude. That is sad.
Last time
Hearing
I,
us go
last
ahead.
time I went to that dump truck, I got wanted. So I'm gonna go over here and try this one.
Didn't you say the forklift was the ideal choice? Yep. It'd be really interesting if you could choose what kind of delivery bike you can have. I would pick a quad bike.
I would pick my oppressor.
But if we were talking about a standard vehicle, I would probably pick a quad bike. But yeah, if it's any vehicle, I would definitely pick the oppressor. It would trivialize this job, but I'm glad they give us a standard vehicle when we do these. And the delivery bike goes hand in hand with the acid truck after all. And it's not a bad looking bike either. I mean, even the stock version, like that white, even the one that I'm using, the stock version, it's not too bad. And the other day when we were talking about it and how like it doesn't sound like a dirt bike, even though it looks like a dirt bike, but
No, it sounds like a goat cart.
it does. But what's interesting is that the delivery bike is tanky as hell for missions, unless you run it in the water. No, I hear a kitty cat.
Yeah, it's right there.
I'm gonna die! Nope, nope. But my spine ran out of my mouth. Oh, God. Easy to trek through this mud in first person. Ah, crap. Which one is it? By the logs?
Yeah, the one by the logs.
Or is it by... Alright, you sure? Oh, okay.
Yes.
By the logs. Nailed it. Ooh. Trees. Ah. Ugh.
It's underneath the awning.
Yeah. Did you say it was by that farming equipment? Or am I thinking of the... Oh, yeah, it is by that. Yeah, it's by that hay bale thingy. Our characters look so emotionless, especially your. Well, mine wears sunglasses like all the time. And your character just looks like she's pissed. Let me fire your missiles real quick. I fired two. It's snack time.
Mm.
Time to get on my evening glasses. I can tell that the song being played in the background right now is using the theremin. I hear it takes a lot of skill to play that thing, the theremin.
Mm.
You know what a theremin is, right?
Not particularly, no.
It's a it's a kind of musical instrument that you put your hand over and you wave it and it makes a woo 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 kind of sound.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. Makes like little alien sound effects.
Yep. Yep. Ah, you killed me.
I also killed myself too.
Oh wow, there's an option for passive mode. Not like I ever use it.
Wow, spawned me so far away.
Well, we didn't get on my CEO when you died, so.
Ow. Ow.
All these dried cherries clumped together. I wonder if the sugar content is on them. I don't know why I'm so fixated on sugar. I know the body needs sugar and all. At least they're not raisin.
Raisins are gross.
Eh. I'm going around eating dried grapes. Now prunes are gross.
How about dried apricots?
I don't know what that will taste like.
The Diamond Casino and Resort presents a brand new car available to win today, simply with a spin of a wheel.
$20K. Can you imagine it'd be that easy to win $20K?
Yeah.
Too bad it's not though.
Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna get my milk.
Uh.
I'm back. Alright. Now that they got all our cell stuff done. Well, you probably had to go AFK too, huh?
I'm back.
Oh, you had to go AFK to
I had to go to the
do that.
bathroom.
I might as well too. Get it out of the way. I'll be back. Alright. Let's see. What do we do now? I know.
Your ass lab is what we should be doing.
Yep. Ouch. Oh, good, it spawns there.
Why wouldn't it?
That's probably that's literally my favorite spot for the acid truck to spawn at.
Why?
I don't know.
I just spawned mine at my garage area because this is more convenient.
I just like having mine spawn here for just aesthetics or something. I don't know. Maybe because it's in the border of the countryside, just in case we have to do a country-style mission.
Not unless we're doing Paperboy,
Point.
that takes
Or
us that way.
point.
I got some cinnamon rice cakes for my snack today. You know
Nice.
those dried crunchy thingies.
Yes. Oh God, I tried one of those when I was like,
I
oh,
like
it's
them.
quite the point.
I like
And
them.
it takes place in the countryside. Same
The
route. I'm going with A&D this time.
the apple cinnamon is my favorite.
Ricey, ricey, ricey. No one likes rice cakes. No, I actually.
Did you know that?
I remember they were really big in the 90s.
Did you know they're actually good for you?
Surprisingly, in a way, yes. I tried them, but I never really had a big care for them.
Apple
Myself,
cinnamon.
but-
I think the best flavor is apple cinnamon.
Now I'm thinking of cereals. What was your favorite sugar cereal when you were a kid?
I still do eat. I have at least 3 that I like. I like Cookie Crisp, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Frosted Flakes.
Which one do you think is the best one, though?
I like Cinnamon
Of
Toast
those
Crunch
three-
better. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is better.
Which one? Are you talking about the classic where they look like miniature graham crackers, or the ones that look like miniature toast?
The original. They look like squares. It's covered in cinnamon.
Yep, that one is the good one. For me,
I mean, they do
oh
have
God.
they do have other ones too. They also got churro versions too.
When I was a kid, if I actually had to remember, my main cereal choice was probably the multigrain Cheerios.
Hmm.
But as I got older, I graduated from eating cereal Which one is it?
Cheerios are actually good for you too because they're good for your heart.
Oh, it's the forklift, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like the multigrain Cheerios. Specifically, the multigrain Cheerios is my favorite. But every now and then, I go for the original, even though they taste like cardboard.
They're good for you too. They say they're good for your heart.
It helps lower cholesterol and stuff. But when I graduated eating oatmeal, I feel like eating oatmeal was a major step up when it comes to eating, because especially the way I make oatmeal. Speaking of, I ran out of oatmeal, so I actually had to eat some Chex.
When I was a kid, I used to eat that oatmeal that you could just put in the microwave and cook it that way. You know, it's the instant oatmeal.
Yep.
My
What was your favorite flavored oatmeal?
Peach.
Peaches and cream?
I think that's what it was.
Mine too. Is it this one?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, peaches and cream was actually my favorite instant oatmeal flavor. I don't know why, but I think when you're eating the peach, it really adds like a ting to the taste.
It does.
Oatmeal. It's like, oh my god, I fucking love peaches and cream.
And the best thing about it, it's actually real fruit too. It's freeze-dried fruit. It's real.
Exactly.
And once you cook it, it becomes non-freeze-dried, and it becomes actual.
My second favorite oatmeal flavor was cinnamon spice. That was my second favorite, and then I had then blueberries and cream.
I didn't mind. I didn't mind the strawberry one either.
Oh yeah, the strawberry one wasn't too that bad either. But peaches, oh
yeah,
god.
Peaches and cream was my favorite.
Yep. And but now when I eat my oatmeal, it's original oatmeal, not the it's the quick oats version, not the steel cut version. And I actually when I make my breakfast in the morning,
ouch,
and I start boiling some water to make tea, I take at least a good portion of that tea water and put it in my oatmeal. And I know this sounds weird because it is. I put tea in my oatmeal. It does sound weird, but what the hell? But anyways, in addition to the tea, I do add milk as a softening agent because here's the thing though, when you're eating your oatmeal, it does help to eat it fast. I mean, you're not eating cream of wheat, so it's not going to turn to cement if you don't eat it fast enough. But at the same time, oh god, I actually am making my way. Anyways, in addition to eating tea, putting tea in your oatmeal and adding the milk and stuff, I also put that casein protein powder in there. It's for me personally, adding casein.
I knew I was gonna hit that tree. I couldn't avoid it because I was in midair.
And so when because I like to play it smart, and I like to have a high protein diet. Casein protein powder in your oatmeal not only fortifies your oatmeal's nutritional value, but you're also getting a big chocolatey taste. Well, depending on what flavor casein you're getting. For me, I personally love chocolate and chocolate peanut butter. Like, oh my god, yum. And you know me, I like having a high protein breakfast, and you've seen my breakfast video too. But it may have been a little obsolete now because I no longer use olive oil to cook eggs. As a matter of fact, it's been months since I've it's been since half into February since I graduated from olive oil to avocado oil, well, actually it's coconut oil now. Coconut oil OP, man. That deer in the middle of the road. And yeah, fortified oatmeal is like a delicacy for me.
Mm.
Wait for last sniper UC to leave that area. Yeah, we could just go mountain biking. Or ride up the mountain with these delivery bikes. By the way, I can smell that fig tree from here. Yep, that's what happens when you have a very good sense of smell.
Uncle David used to have a fig tree by that trailer where he used to live.
What happened to it?
Well, it had to be. I just chopped up that bird. It got removed when my Uncle Brian moved onto this property because he had to take the trailer out.
Oh.
And that thing smelled like cat pee. Every
Yeah.
time it leaves out, all you smell is cat pee.
Yep. Well, in a couple days when it gets warmer, I am gonna have that thing planted in the ground. I'm not a big fig person. In fact, I don't think I've eaten figs unless they're fig Newtons.
I don't like the taste of figs. I don't even like fig Newtons unless they're strawberry.
Okay, I'm gonna die. Never mind.
Because they're not figs, because it's stuffed in it. It's strawberry.
Artificially flavored.
You want to ride?
Oh, I gotta find a safe area first.
Several safe areas to land.
Oh god. Riding down the mountain.
Going down the waterway from Washout, Maine.
This area looks flat enough. Man, this thing is really good on the mountain. Or do you think I need it somewhere flatter?
No, this is fine.
Man, that sucks about your uncle's fig tree, though.
Oh, he wasn't too worried about it. He didn't really care too much about it.
Is it because of the cat piss smell?
No, because it didn't produce a lot of figs on it. Because every time it tried to grow any figs on it, when we get a frost or a freeze, it kills the fruit.
Oh.
So most of the time, he doesn't get any fruit off it.
That's hard to hear that. This sucks it, and
And
it comes down to the.
and he does eat figs.
Are they actually good for you?
Yes. All fruit is good. All fruit is good for you, unless it's unless it's poisonous.
Unless it's a devil fruit. The only thing you need to worry about is salt water. I wonder what's down there.
I know, I was gonna land there, but you were gonna jump out, I guess. As soon
Ooh, nice colors.
as soon as you jumped out, you were being chopped up by the rotor. I saw blood going everywhere.
Oh, you can't go in there. That's dumb.
Not unless you want to see Pennywise.
So nothing's more
Charcoal.
exciting than
Charcoal grill. Looked over.
residential exploring. These beautiful yards and stuff. Oh, imagine if our characters could just lay in. These are the lawn chair things you were talking about, right? A few days ago. It's like imagine just like
No,
pulling up.
no. I'm talking about the folding up ones.
Oh, these look like they fold up.
No,
No, you know
no,
they
they
do
don't.
look. They do fold up. No, just look at them.
No,
They have
I'm
those. They
not
have like.
talking. I'm not talking about that kind. I'm talking about the kind that you would take to the beach and stuff. Lightweight ones,
Oh.
not wood.
Oh, plastic.
No, they would have metal. They'll be metal, but the material on it will probably be
This is a nice pool.
like a like a tough plastic material with gaps in between it.
See, this grill fits in there.
Already put it in there. It's already
Maybe on your screen.
it's already in the pool.
On your screen, it is. Or we see two different instances. You can see it on my share screen. Lid.
Yeah, I can't move the lid.
These two chairs, though, on the other hand, I can move them. Ah, that's a fixed potted plant. No diameter for that at all. Whee!
And now you're wet.
Huh?
I said, and now you're wet.
Ah. Man, this is a nice pool. Deep. These chairs float. That's so cool. And they float realistically too. And they are made of metal. These chairs look like they're literally made of metal. And
They're
yet,
probably-
look at
they're
the way they.
They're probably made like a light aluminum or like a type of fake plastic wood.
That's actually pretty cool too.
I
There's
remember
ivy.
the spot right here he did a capture job for. And we were you were flying while I was using the
AA gun.
yeah.
Didn't we make a video of it or no?
I don't remember.
It was what?
I think you might have. I don't think I did.
Trying to lock me in here. Yeah, I made a capture job here, and I think I wanted to just play around with the AA gun.
This is a very shiny wood.
This is a very dark pool. Deep, 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 deep. Oh, hello, ladies. Yes.
Unreal.
Fuck, can you imagine living up here? Like, just think of how high maintenance some of this stuff would be. Like, I wonder how expensive it is to actually upkeep a pool.
They probably people that live here that probably don't take care of it. They have people do it for them.
If you're rich,
Well,
you have to have, like,
If you live in
keepers that...
you live in places like these, you're most likely going to be rich.
You're also an easy target for burglaries.
Or you're an actor or whatever.
I've seen the videos that California's crime is just ridiculous. But then again, the sea can drive you mad. Whee! Oh, this one's not as deep, is it? Okay, yeah, I was wrong. This is a very deep pool.
Yeah, some pools have Shadowlands and defense too.
This one is all. This one is a pure. This one is a true deep one. No shallow end on this one. Pool hopping.
Look at this erosion.
Hmm.
And there's a house like right here too, sitting right on it.
This is actually one thing. When it comes to home placement, I would not want my home on an incline like this. All I'm like in my back of my mind, or actually, it's more like in the front of my mind.
That wall right there is supposed to help keep erosion from happening, to keep the house from sliding. But
Yeah.
the thing about cement, it ages and starts cracking and becomes weaker for every year that it's there, especially if you don't repair it.
I would not feel too comfortable living in a house like this in a way.
This is probably gonna kill me,
Probably.
or not. Didn't even take any health damage.
Ow.
I watched you land on your head and snap your own neck.
I'm indestructible. Hey, this is an apartment. Oh, cool. This apartment's for sale. The tinnitus and smoker's cough are telling you that what you've seen too much inner city living, and we're telling you that this fantastically expensive apartment in leafy Vinewood is the answer to decades of hardened self-abuse. From here, you can gaze out across the whole town every morning as you reach into your green juice and paleo breakfast burrito. Just keep reminding yourself you're glad to get away from it all.
This pool is only thigh deep.
Yeah, it's getting your skirt wet.
Why would you want a pool this shallow?
There are people who actually have shallow pools. I think it's for personal preference. Me, if I actually were a pool guy, of course I'm going to go for a shallow to deep pool. It would be a lap pool, and the water would always be moving like a river. And I'd fill it with turtles and fish and stuff. Crayfish too.
I don't know about crayfish or turtles, because they would have a tendency to either pinch you or bite you.
Come on, dude. Seriously, I've spent years in swimming in rivers, and unless you're literally putting yourself in front of their faces and stuff, or
all I did is touched her and she died. What is up with that?
I don't know, but our friend doesn't seem to care less.
All I did is just brushed up against her like this, just by walking up right behind her.
Oh, she died too.
What is wrong? Why are they so weak?
Maybe they're not dead and they're just unconscious. I'm gonna go with that.
I don't know. They must be they must be very anemic if they're that weak.
Mm. Well, it's funny that house I was looking at is literally considered an apartment. These are all considered apartments, apparently. The previous owner of this gorgeous cliffside manor died doing a yoga pose on the rear balcony railing, but at least they got the snapmatic shot. It's a tough act to follow. But if you're rich and stupid enough to buy into this neighborhood, you're already most of the way there. Just follow your fragile heart. You know, I guess that's why they're fragile. Those two. Apparently, fragility is a thing here. I've never actually bought one of these before, and I'm curious what it would be like.
These people literally have their front door gated locked.
Let's see. Skyscraper views and lateral living are last year's kind of vanity project. Put a more contemporary spin on your raging superiority complex by forcing your butler to wheeze up and down all three stories of this hillside palace, while you take selfies with the spectacular views of thousands of more comfortable, less expensive places to live behind you. That is so sarcastic, man. You know, sometimes I will actually be more than happy to go out my way to actually look for the small details in this game. The game is like old, like, and you're always going to discover something new. Clinging to the side of the Vinewood Hills like a dying oil tycoon, clutching his career or care. Okay, clutching his carer turned sixth wife. This three-story mansion. Alright, so these are mansions apparently, not apartments. This mansion more than compensates for deep structural flaws with some sumptuous. I've never seen that word before. Sumptuous interior design, open plan kitchen, minimalist furnishing, ever-present vertigo. This one really has it all. If I were to buy one of these, I would replace my country home, my little tiny apartment across the far country. It would be kind of pointless though, because my main apartment is just down the road from here, Eclipse. Ah, holding up traffic. Oh, another apartment I can read. Act now to secure your place at one of the quietest and most exclusive addresses in the city. All the other houses on the street were bought in the 90s by legitimate foreign investors who needed somewhere to store vast sums of legally acquired capital. And they've been empty ever since. It'll feel like you're living in an investment portfolio. But isn't that the point? These are not too half bad. I mean, although realistically I would not want to don't want to live this close to other people unless I'm in an apartment complex. But as long as everyone is incredibly individualistic and keeps to themselves, I could care less. And no dogs. Absolutely no dogs. I don't like the sound of barking dogs in the morning, night, during the day. Can you imagine?
I wouldn't care during the day, but during the night it would be a different story when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah, when you're well, and it's not like. Here's the thing though, it's not like dogs would bark all day, every day. It depends on the dog. But imagine if you had to live in an area where you have like a dog owner that apparently doesn't care about the sound of their dog's bark, but like the dog would be barking for hours on end. Can you imagine having to tolerate that?
Yeah. This is a
People
weird
have actually
looking door.
people actually have gotten fines for noise complaints because of dogs and stuff. That is a cool door.
It is.
I like how the center looks like a large almond. It almost looks symbolic in a way. I might take a screenshot of this. I'm going to. So much beauty in a game this old. Oh god! If you go back to the door, real quick. If you look up, you can literally see that beam of light. You may have to go in first person.
Oh,
Right,
I can see it. I can see it
center.
in third too.
No, I'll put my radar back on. I'm gonna need it for tomorrow when I make that next capture job. Yesterday's capture job was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed of how lethal that gun ban was. Ooh. Can you imagine walking around a neighborhood like this at night in real life? I sure can't. Unless I'm walking with someone I know or trust or whatever, I would not want to be out here alone.
Vines.
Most people would agree.
They have vines growing on their wall of their house.
It won't damage the house though, would it?
It can.
It can. Yeah, I was just thinking of that.
It depends on the vine too.
It does.
There are vines that will chew through buildings, basically consuming it, basically like eating it.
I would say like they would try to like wiggle their way into the walls.
No.
Not chewing on them per se, but like trying to grow within the walls. I know in sidewalks and stuff it can be bad.
There's vines that will cause house foundations literally to rot.
Hmm.
Because because the vines are literally growing into the wall, basically consuming whatever organic matter is in the wall.
Take a look. Speaking of walls, take a look at this gorgeous wall with the wood panels and the brick that looks like chimney. That actually looks cool. That wood looks tough. You know, it looks copy pasted. I don't care.
No hope, loser.
There is no sidewalk, dude. You're just gonna have to slow down. I swear, if you honk one more time.
Look at this brick.
That brick wall. You know what? I bet that wall would look even better if it was wet. Shiny brick. So shiny.
Imagine having a brick wall made from granite.
Or imagine having a pool that lights up at night. You know what? Alright, you know what would be a perfect pool? Aside from being an indoor pool and no animals or anything, it will have colored lights up in the pool itself. Of course, it would be heated, but let's just say at night, it self-cleans, because you can piss all you want in there. Let's face it, everyone pees in a pool.
Unless it's got that chemical in it that makes it turn blue.
I don't even think that's a real thing.
It is.
I guess you're going to be seeing a lot of blue water in there then.
That's if you're using the chemical though.
If it's an indoor swimming pool in your own home, there's no reason to be using that unless you invite guests over all the time.
It's usually mainly in public pools.
Lecture them.
It's usually mainly in public pools because that chemical is supposed to help keep the pool clean. And then once you pee in it, it triggers the cleaning agent in the pool, causing it to turn blue.
Now you're just reminding me of that scene from that movie Grown Ups.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just picturing that scene over in my head multiple times where all those guys are just pissing in the pool all at the same time.
Or that one movie where I forgot the name of it. It's this kid pranks this. He goes into a pool and when he comes out, his skin turns blue.
Why are you running?
Speed walking.
That's not speed walking, that's running.
This is running.
That's sprinting.
This is speed walking.
That's running.
Jogging.
Speed walking. No.
This is jogging. Slow jog.
One thing I would not have around my home is those damn jail cell bars sticking out of the windows and stuff. I know they're there to help, but they would probably end up being just as dangerous as they are to help you. They're supposed to like prevent burglars from breaking into windows and stuff, but they also can prevent you from breaking out in case your house is on fire. Imagine.
Or just if you know your house is on fire, you can just go out the front door or back door.
That doesn't happen like that all the time. Dude, look at the shadows on this light. That is pretty cool.
The one on
this actually, I'm just getting a flashback a few years ago where that one church window and you caught me staring at it for 5 minutes straight.
That wasn't the church window, that was a random person's house.
Oh, it was.
You were saying this feels nostalgic, and you're staying in there for a half hour.
It wasn't that long.
Might as well be.
Ooh, a store. Pet eye time.
Maybe it was Malcolm in the Middle. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. In that movie where that guy's skin turns blue.
Isn't that a show?
I can't remember. It's a movie. I can't remember what it's called.
How's it going?
How's it going? Oh god, All American Service. Oh god. Oh.
It feels like this shift is never going to end.
Lady.
Because your shift. Because your shift never
ends.
ends.
It never ends.
Prices are
You're stuck in
uncapped.
this building for the rest of your life. Unlike you, we can go anywhere. This is some.
Someone's added new clothes.
Those are some big
Ooh.
scissors.
Oh, look. On my share screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
The Epsilon program vest. The Perseus blue sweater vest.
I
Oh,
really
there's
need a
nothing
snack.
doing here because
All I'm
nothing
eating
has
today is
stars on them.
romaine lettuce.
Ooh.
Oh,
If
these
you
have
would've dressed
stars
like
on
it-
them.
I have a challenge for us, for our wardrobe. What if we could dress like old people? What would they dress like? Would they dress like this?
Like my
For a
grandma,
man.
just like my grandma does.
No. No. Ew.
I like
Oh god,
that.
dude, that pink is hurting my eyes.
Oh come on, that's
Ah.
a nice color.
No. That pink is ugly. Oh, you're a little too small for those coats.
If you could make it quick, I was in the middle of a blog post.
No, you weren't, lady. You know, if I actually were to pick a vest, sure. It would probably be one of these old man style ones. How about the QB Diamond? I don't need to change my hat. I just need to change the
I
shirt.
buy all my
I'm only
clothes
saying
online
hat
with an
because
app
it
that
would
fits
go,
into a
the
3D
hat
model
would
of
be
my body type.
part of the outfit. Oh god, old. I don't even have to change the slippers or loafers. Or I mean, my slippers in real life look like a pair of loafers. So, mustard pinstripe suit pants. Hell no.
These are new.
Those look
We
like
just have the sizes on the rack, so don't bother asking.
Oh my god, the one thing I hate to mention is clothing for your body to... Ooh. The female character model in GTA Online... And just... What? Those dresses. Are those dresses or what are those?
They're summer dresses.
Summer dresses. You actually don't... Your character doesn't actually... Oh, wait. That black one.
My character looks better in skirts than she does in dress.
I could see that, and I
don't know
understand.
why
I
even
would
bother.
if I
I'm
were
barely big enough to buy weed, let alone pay rent.
the Echo. All right, let's see what kind of fancy pants do I want to wear. Chocolate stripe or chocolate check suit pants. There goes that mustard pinstripe. Ew, ew. Oh god. You know what? I actually got these already. I'll put these on. Oh my god, I'm starting to pick up that woman's accent. Alright, I got my outfit
You
ready.
think that pink would hurt your eyes? Look at this one.
That bright yellow is not hurting me as much as you think. Although I don't mind
Here's a-
looking at it.
Here's
though.
an old lady
Ooh.
shirt.
Don't want to be here today.
Oh, that's cute.
Let's see what else there is. Leopard stripe. Pattern. Maroon.
Oh, here's my old man outfit. My hands feel naked because whenever I wear long sleeve, I feel inclined to wear gloves. Jesus Christ, I am stuck with that accent.
See what else
I'm
there
stuck with
is.
that. Okay, I gotta find the accessories thing in here. Where's the accessories thing? Accessories, 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 accessories. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Why does someone always come in just when I'm about to take a break?
Why are you always complaining?
Because we're in here.
Uh. Oh, there are the accessories. They're in the corner of the door. Alright, let's see what old man gloves I can find. No. Maybe. No. Oh, wait. Red and gray. Oh, God. Red and gray armored gloves would look good if I was wearing, like, maybe, like, a dark gray. Oh, your outfit. Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? You don't even need to change the skirt. But go back to those dress shirts, those business shirts.
All I seem to do is cover the shifts of girls who've been sacked for
I
getting
can't wear a
too
skirt
fat.
with these shirts.
Oh. Okay. I'll no gloves. We'll change the glasses though. Professional glasses. Oh my god, dude, I look like a fucking professor. Alright, I got my glasses on. Jesus Christ, dude, I feel like I should be going to college or the Actually, I look more like someone who just came out of university. Okay, Glass, settle down.
That's not cool.
Don't forget to come up. Can I sit here? I apparently can't sit. I literally cannot sit here. There's a chair
Disguise
here,
as
but
really small
I can't
if you
sit
want to
there.
avoid getting depressed.
Nice shirt. It looks. Is that a sweater?
It's a dress sweater. Light one.
I could see you wearing that. I would say it looks cute, because it kind of does. These mannequins. Wonder what the body language
This
on those
feels so
mannequins. One of them
old-fashioned,
shows
buying clothes in
relaxed
person rather than
and
online.
spaced out. They're both dressed like they're like. uh, I think these mannequins are kind of creepy because they have blank faces. Their faces are not like blank heads, but they have like shapes for
I
their
don't
eyes and
usually dress like
nose.
this. They make us
It's
wear
like
the clothes.
Slender Man if he's like a style mannequin. They literally look like they're Slender Man almost.
Don't be a dick. Seriously?
Dude, it's way past your snack time too. I just realized that.
I'm not worried about it right now.
Mm. You know, it's funny. We go to these stores a lot, but we never really paid that much attention to the true details of these stores.
Mm.
But there's literally like a small stack of books back here that I just feel like I need to read them. Like the title.
That's not cool.
Like, is that what I think it is? Oh
Don't
my
be a
god,
dick.
dude. The Kama Sutra? I know what that is. That's that book in India, the sex book.
Look at this. These are new pants.
Why is that even here in the store?
I know, but look at these pants. These are new. I've never seen these before.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. That would look good on you.
I don't really like them, but they're unique.
They look like there's a monarch caterpillar stuck on one of your legs.
That's not
Why
cool.
are these books here? And okay, I know what the Kama Sutra is, but I am not familiar with creatures of myth. I wonder if that's an actual thing. But why are these books in the store? In a clothing store,
don't
no
know.
less.
Let's see.
You wearing heels or no?
Might just leave the skirt.
I wouldn't
That's
wear
what I was
most of this
thinking.
myself.
I can't find really good pants to go with this outfit. The skirt looks good with it.
But dude, take a look at this book over here. You may have to get your
Seriously?
phone out.
I can see it on the share screen.
I know, but they can't.
That's not cool.
Okay, I don't look as bad as I thought I do. Wearing this outfit. Makes me look a little fat though. No, I'm looking at I'm looking at my character, and he literally looks like he's wearing like a big bulletproof vest underneath his vest.
Maybe he is.
Ugh. Oh god.
It's hard to stay motivated in this recession. This is the latest collection, if you can believe it. It feels like this shift is never going to end.
Ready to head out?
Peace out.
You know what's weird? This shirt actually tucks into the skirt too, by the way.
What's also weird is that you are like really tall. Well, when you're wearing heels anyway.
Tall when I'm not wearing heels. That's what makes the female character good in this game. They have a higher height advantage when they're shooting, and they actually sprint faster than the male character in first person. We've seen the video on it. And they actually can take more hits too, gunshots. Unless you're being hit by a vehicle, then you're gonna get instantly killed. But I'm talking about like actual gun, like bullets from other players and stuff like that. You know that outfit would make a really good golf outfit.
It would.
You look like you're being dressed to go to like a rich party.
Or go to the university. Oh.
How'd that car feel?
Eh.
Over here. We never been over here before.
What the hell?
Play some tennis?
No.
Holy what? Damn it! Really? Fuck!
This guy almost got hit by a car.
Holy cow!
All the paparazzi in this town are fucking lame. Whatever.
Why would she be talking to people like these? By the way, she's talking on share screen. She's not talking for me. I don't feel like she should be hanging around people like that.
Eh.
Unless she knows them, other than that. They don't look like they'd be, to my opinion, they don't look like they can be trusted. But looks can be deceiving too.
I was gonna say that too. I mean, I'm gonna get out of these clothes.
Why?
They're feeling weird.
You picked
Which
them,
one
you
was
wear
it?
them.
Alright, I got my clothes back. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Check this out. They're browning at the leaves on these palm trees.
Yeah, they probably need to be watered.
Get there from anywhere else.
It's Los Angeles. Oh, California. How often does it rain in California?
Just checking out
Not too often.
Ironic, right? An echo line,
Not,
asphalt.
not unless they get tropical storms, but other than that, not too often.
Wow. Oh, you
They're a
smell
dry climate.
I can imagine what California life would be like.
They're a dry climate. Gee. Look at this lady's outfit combo.
I like this one's outfit combo.
Flower skirt, red and green black striped tights. White t-shirt with gray sleeves.
Open-toed shoes.
And those are heels. Glasses.
Heels.
I've never seen her before. She looks new.
We don't go out our way to look at NPCs a lot.
Is it just me? Does some of these female NPCs dressing different lately, or is it just me?
It's probably just you.
I don't know. They're wearing outfits I'd never seen them wear before.
Like I said, we don't go out our way to go NPC watching sometimes.
We walk these streets multiple times over the years, and I have never seen them wear an outfit like that.
We haven't. We probably did, but forgot about it. A lot of the stuff that we do is forgettable.
Ding dong!
Who do you think voices the NPCs in this game?
I'm gonna say probably some of the devs in the game that made the game, or they probably asked random people on the streets for a small portion of money to see if they want to voice some of the NPCs in the game for like certain lines in the game.
Indeed.
I'm gonna assume the amount of NPCs in this game, majority of them might be volunteers. From the creators asking random people if they want to do some voice acting for the game.
That's a possibility.
Nice car, man.
It would be pretty cool to actually put your voice as an NPC in the game. I mean, with today's technology and with like AI and stuff, that can happen. Although it would be weird to hear my own voice.
This lady's hair looks like plastic. She looks like she has literally like Ken plastic hair.
Color of yarn.
Imagine hearing yourself as an NPC in this game.
Totally unnecessary.
I wonder, like, it'd be kind of weird though.
Hi.
Up and Adam Burger. They actually made interiors where you could just order food and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Look at this. 10 slice bacon triple cheese melt for $2.95. That's actually a good deal. That's actually, you're getting a lot of bang out of for your buck with that.
Jumbo shake for $2.
With real butter. Oh my god, my heart.
Hey, sis.
How about coconut butter? Now we're talking.
$2.45.
Coconut flavored ice cream. How about if you could? Okay, let's go real talk. If you could, what ice cream would you prefer? Mint chocolate chip or anchovy flavored?
None. How about,
Oh my god, dude! The very idea of anchovy flavored ice cream sounds so good.
I got I got two of them for you. How about pizza flavor ice cream or Taco Bell flavor ice cream?
Taco flavored in general.
No,
Yeah,
taco flavored or pizza flavored.
With today's science and stuff, it's possible to make a taco flavored ice cream, but I would probably go with the pizza one. But ice cream, it would just feel like you're eating a really cold pizza. Your brain's gonna be confused. You're getting brain freeze from eating a hot piece of pizza. What's up this road?
Parking lot.
Ugh. Yep. This is a cool picture of a toilet.
Golden toilet, golden plunger, and golden toilet paper.
Kovgari Home. I'm gonna assume that's a fancy mall or retail or something like that.
Don't know.
Hey there.
You blind? Whoa! I'm sorry. Okay.
He goes, "Are you blind or what?" And then he goes immediately to apologize.
Eating, sleeping, washing. Oh please, time to up your grind set.
You
Forget about luxury apartments. All you need for a protected lifestyle is a 5-floor private garage with enough space for up to 50 vehicles. Simple living.
I watched you disappear when you clicked on that sign. And they just reappeared.
Wait.
You're like literally going in and out of existence.
You try it.
Every time you clicked on it.
Go home, man.
Yeah, you disappeared too.
That's weird.
Now, where did this limo magically come from?
I know, they must have parked it here for us.
Wait, give me a second.
Time for a ride of luxury.
Time is anyway. 8:34. We heading back to your apartment?
You can.
We can. That was actually a really good walk. I'm very glad we did that. It may not be in real life, but pretty good. The Kama Sutra in that book, that store, dude, that clothing store. Why is that book there? And the creature of myth or something like that.
Don't forget to come
Oh
on.
yeah. And we're gonna head at your place today. I'm gonna come. Jacobson. Yes, force me in your apartment. Your beautiful, totally totally customizable apartment where you can put your own. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could actually put your own furniture in the game. I would fill mine up with nothing but houseplants and beautiful lighting.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.
Oh, wrong one.
Huh?